Good morning, dear colleagues. On behalf of the International Association for Promoting Geoethics, I welcome you to this online congress that is a great opportunity to better understand the importance of a more responsible approach to the groundwater management. I would like to focus on the link existing between geoethics and groundwater resources, that is the core of this meeting, and to highlight the key points that should guide our activities as experts in this field from an ethical perspective. These days, as we face the challenge of COVID-19, I'm realizing that this health emergency is not so different from the challenges that geoscientists face daily, such as the effects of climate change, environmental pollution, or georisks. The same unknowns, uncertainties, needs are at stake, with the difference that the coronavirus is felt as a real, a tangible threat, while, for example, global warming is wrongly perceived as a problem not so pressing that can be postponed. So this pandemic is an occasion to reflect even more deeply on the social and ethical value of scientific knowledge, and in particular geological knowledge, and on the sense of our profession. Protection of human life, respect for natural processes, and sustainability are reference values of our civil commitment to serve society. We, as geoscientists and engineers, have ethical and social responsibilities which arise from the fact of possessing specific knowledge and experience that are able to protect citizens and the environment and to ensure the sustainable development of human communities. Whatever is our role, researchers, professionals, educators, in each circumstance, we have to put our knowledge and experience at disposal of society to face and live with the environmental challenges of our times. And in doing this, we have great responsibilities. Well, geoethics deals with those responsibilities. Acting geoethically presupposes the awareness of being responsible. And this awareness becomes crucial when considering the water resource, since water is deeply connected with human life and social well-being in a vital sense, and also in economic, cultural, educational terms. With regards to surface and groundwater management, geoethics promotes their prudent and responsible use, highlighting that ensuring enough water for everyone, taking into account the sometimes conflicting needs of the territory, and providing for soil, water, and air quality are issues that require dialogue between all the social parts involved, require efforts to find a balance between different needs, beliefs, and expectations, and implies inclusiveness and mutual respect. There are numerous conflicts in the world that have water resources as a reason for contention. Situations in which water is used as a weapon for political pressure, or where water resource has been damaged by conflict. And we cannot exclude that in the more or less near future, when climate change will start to show even more intense effects, the uncertainty in the supply of resources combined by phenomena of political and social instability may constitute the trigger for an increase in the number of conflicts. So it is evident that the management of water resources, the access to drinking water and sanitation are issues that involve not only technical scientific aspects, but also problems of social equity and intergenerational justice. Groundwater is an example of a renewable resource. Its correct management must ensure balance between water withdrawals and supplies, protection from pollution and salinizations, continuity of water usage for future generations. Its incorrect management can cause enormous and often irreversible damages. To date, the world's population consumes 4,600 cubic kilometers of water per year, of which 70% for agriculture, 20% for industry, and 10% for domestic use. According to the 2019 World Water Development Report of United Nations, the global water demand is expected to continue increasing at the current rate until 2050. Over 2 billion people live in countries experiencing high water stress, and 3 out of 10 people do not have access to drinking water. The same report also indicates that the stress levels will continue to increase as demand for water grows and the effects of climate change intensify. Water is an inalienable human right, a guarantee of the dignity of each individual. And even if each nation has the right to develop policies to safeguard its interests and priorities, nobody can contravene the fundamental right to access water, that vital resource on which life on Earth depends. For all these reasons, experts working in the field of groundwater have great responsibilities. From 2012, the International Association for Promoting Geoethics works to strengthen the awareness of geoscientists of the need for an ethical approach to georesources and in particular water resources. This means to carefully manage problems related to environmental impacts produced by human interventions on the natural processes that govern surface and groundwater resources, and also to develop strategies in order to harmonize expectations and requests of various stakeholders, including citizens, industry, and policymakers. And this joint meeting will be an excellent occasion for discussing and sharing values, best practices, and strategies to manage water resources for a sustainable future. Enjoy the Congress.